Welcome to Powerful Stoicism Hub, where we dive deep into understanding the true essence of attraction and personal power. Today's video is 13 Boosters Power Moves that drive women crazy. These aren't just surface-level tricks or fleeting charms. We're talking about power moves that stem from genuine self-mastery and emotional resilience. Get ready to explore how mastering these moves can transform not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. Let's get started on uncovering what it means to command attention and respect through inner strength. In the quiet spaces between chaos and certainty, there lies the realm of mastery, a place where self-control meets the art of attraction. As we delve into these 13 power moves that awaken intrigue and admiration, remember that they are not superficial tactics to manipulate. No, they are far deeper. They are virtues forged in the fires of self-discipline and emotional resilience. They are the acts of a person who embodies the essence of Stoic wisdom. 1. Mastering the art of silence. Silence, in the Stoic sense, isn't simply the absence of noise. It is an active practice of holding back impulsive reactions. In a world that rewards the loudest voice, choosing silence can be a radical act of self-control. The Stoics knew that true strength lay in restraint. When a man practices this, it signals an unshakable confidence and calm. The silence after an insult, the pause before speaking, these convey control and wisdom. The ability to stay composed in chaos speaks to a deep inner power that draws respect and curiosity. It is not words that define a man, but the spaces between them. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable." We, who strive for fortitude, know the value of restraint. We know that the silence that follows a provocation holds more power than 1,000 words shouted in haste. When we practice silence, we become an enigma, one that draws others in, craving to understand the strength that binds us. 2. The steady gaze. A gaze, calm and unwavering, can convey confidence, presence, and a deep understanding of the moment. This is more than eye contact. It is an expression of seeing the world without attachment or fear. For the Stoics, maintaining an unflinching gaze signifies facing reality as it is. It is not driven by desire or aggression, but by clarity and control. Such a gaze suggests that the individual is neither intimidated nor seeking approval. It communicates that the person has a solid foundation and self-assurance that does not depend on external validation. A man of Stoicism does not look away in discomfort, nor does he stare with the hunger of want. He observes with clarity, seeing people as they are, not as he wishes them to be. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." With a gaze that is present and unburdened by fleeting fantasies, we communicate a confidence that women notice immediately. It is the confidence of one who has looked within and confronted their own chaos. 3. The power of presence. Presence is the art of being fully engaged with the current moment without the pull of past regrets or future anxieties. The Stoics placed great emphasis on this, as being present allows for clearer judgment and stronger connections. When one is truly present, it can be felt by others. It commands attention. This power move involves a focus so grounded that it becomes a magnetic force. The ability to be undistracted by internal chatter or external chaos makes someone stand out. People are drawn to those who make them feel seen and valued. To be present is to anchor oneself to the current moment, a skill few possess. We do not indulge in daydreams or fears of what may come. We exist here, now, and in doing so, we create an aura that is magnetic. Epictetus taught, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This presence is not a performance. It is the embodiment of genuine simplicity and awareness. It tells others that we are not lost in our own narratives but are part of the moment they share with us. 4th, controlled passion. Passion, when unchecked, can be destructive. The Stoics believed in apatheia, a state of being free from destructive emotions. This does not mean being emotionless, but rather having control over one's emotions so that they don't control us. A man who can express enthusiasm or desire without being overpowered by it radiates a potent form of confidence. He shows that while he is capable of deep feeling, he is not its captive. This creates an air of intrigue and strength, suggesting that he is not swayed by mere impulse. Emotion, when unbridled, is a force of destruction, yet when channeled, it becomes a source of power. A true Stoic is not devoid of passion, but is its master. We know that love and desire are not weaknesses unless we surrender our minds to them. We recall Zeno, the founder of our philosophy, who taught that freedom is the reward of those who conquer their emotions. By showing controlled enthusiasm, we reveal that while we feel deeply, we are never enslaved by our desires. 5. Integrity in word and action. To say what you mean and mean what you say is a rare and valuable quality. In the Stoic view, integrity is non-negotiable. The congruence between word and action builds trust, and trust fosters deep connections. A man whose actions mirror his words demonstrates that he is grounded in his values, regardless of the situation. This authenticity is compelling. It shows that he doesn't need to deceive or manipulate to achieve his aims. What we say and what we do are in harmony. There is no pretense, no shifting masks. Integrity breeds trust, and trust is irresistible. It is said that Musonius Rufus, a lesser-known yet powerful Stoic, claimed, "The man who practices what he preaches is the true philosopher." When we uphold this virtue, our words carry weight, and the world around us listens. 6. The subtle smile of inner triumph. The Stoic smile is subtle, one that acknowledges the absurdity and trials of life with a hint of amusement. This is the smile of someone who has faced and overcome internal struggles. It signals resilience and a certain unspoken confidence, letting others know that, come what may, he will endure. It is an expression of triumph over one's emotions, showing that he is a master of himself. This kind of smile is often more effective in sparking interest than a loud laugh or overt display of happiness. There is power in the smile that is not forced, not for show, but the one that emerges when we find amusement in life's trials. It is the smile that says, "I am unbroken and I know who I am." This quiet confidence draws others, not out of curiosity, but out of admiration for the one who dares face the world with resilience. 7. A foundation of purpose. Purpose is the compass that guides all actions. The Stoics believed that living in accordance with one's values and purpose was the essence of a meaningful life. When someone operates from a place of clear purpose, it is palpable to those around them. This unwavering commitment to one's path exudes a quiet power, as it shows a man is driven by something greater than momentary pleasures or societal expectations. Women and men alike are drawn to those who have direction, as it signals reliability and depth. We do not drift, pulled by the whims of the moment. We chart a course set by our values. As Epictetus reminded us, first say to yourself what you would be and then do what you have to do. A man of purpose is not distracted by trivial pursuits. His focus is unwavering, his ambition tempered by reason. Women sense this strength, for it is rare in a world that often stumbles through uncertainty. 8. Emotional equanimity. The Stoics taught that we cannot control external events, but we can control how we respond to them. Emotional equanimity is the ability to remain balanced regardless of praise or criticism, victory or defeat. This steady response to life's highs and lows communicates a strength that is deeply attractive. It shows that the person is not ruled by external opinions, but holds fast to their inner compass. The ability to stay calm under pressure or in the face of setbacks is a testament to inner power. We face praise and criticism with the same calm. This is not indifference, but mastery. To react wildly to the highs and lows of life is to surrender control. We remind ourselves of Marcus Aurelius's teaching, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This steadiness signals that we are not controlled by others' opinions. We are self-contained, and in this, we find true freedom. 8. Emotional equanimity. The Stoics taught that we cannot control external events, but we can control how we respond to them. Emotional equanimity is the ability to remain balanced regardless of praise or criticism, victory or defeat. This steady response to life's highs and lows communicates a strength that is deeply attractive. It shows that the person is not ruled by external opinions but holds fast to their inner compass. The ability to stay calm under pressure or in the face of setbacks is a testament to inner power. We face praise and criticism with the same calm. This is not indifference, but mastery. To react wildly to the highs and lows of life is to surrender control. We remind ourselves of Marcus Aurelius's teaching: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. This steadiness signals that we are not controlled by others' opinions, we are self-contained, and in this, we find true freedom. 9. The value of listening. Listening is an underrated skill that the Stoics valued as part of their pursuit of wisdom. It is through listening that we learn and show respect for others. Active listening, where one is fully present and engaged, signals humility and strength. In relationships, this kind of attentiveness makes others feel valued and understood. A man who listens with intent is perceived as thoughtful and reliable, drawing others to him because he creates an environment of trust. We listen not to respond, but to understand. In a world desperate to be heard, the one who listens deeply stands apart. Women notice the difference between a man who merely waits for his turn to speak and one who is truly present with them. The Stoic listens because he knows wisdom lies in humility and that others too carry pieces of truth. 10. Practicing detachment. Detachment doesn't mean disengagement. It means loving and experiencing life without clinging. The Stoics saw attachment as a source of suffering. When we practice detachment, we can engage fully and deeply, but without the fear of loss dictating our actions. This power move signals emotional maturity. The individual is capable of profound love and involvement, yet remains free from the desperation of possession. This sense of freedom is attractive and suggests a deep inner stability. We engage fully, but we do not cling. We love, but we are not bound by fear of loss. This is not coldness, but courage. As Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." The man who practices detachment knows that joy exists not in possession, but in the freedom from it. This freedom is attractive, for it signals a heart that chooses, not one that grasps. 11. The art of understatement. Subtlety can be powerful in a world that values bold displays. The art of understatement is the expression of confidence that doesn't need validation through exaggeration or boastfulness. It reflects an internal security that is rare and valuable. When a person can let their actions speak without calling attention to them, it exudes an aura of mystery and strength. This approach aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what is essential and avoiding the noise of ego-driven behaviors. In a world of noise, subtlety speaks volumes. We do not need grand gestures or empty boasts. We are the calm in the storm, the quiet strength in a room full of clamor. This understated confidence is not mistaken for weakness. Rather, it is the mark of a man who needs not shout his value. 12. The cultivation of strength. For the Stoics, strength was not just physical, but moral and intellectual. The cultivation of this kind of strength involved practicing virtues like courage, wisdom, and temperance. A man who radiates this strength shows he is prepared for life's battles, both internal and external. He is someone who can endure hardships without losing his integrity. This form of strength is captivating because it reassures those around him that he can be depended on when challenges arise. We are strong not for the sake of domination, but for the resilience to withstand the trials of life. The Stoic strength is not in mere muscle, but in the endurance of character. As Chrysippus, the third head of the Stoic school, believed, virtue is the only good. We embody this, and it is noticed. 13. Embracing mortality with grace. Memento mori, or the practice of remembering death, is central to Stoic thought. This awareness of mortality does not lead to nihilism, but to a fuller embrace of life. It reminds us to live intentionally, cherish relationships, and avoid wasting time on trivialities. A man who acknowledges his mortality lives with urgency and purpose. This awareness brings a depth to his actions and words that others find compelling, as it signifies that he is truly living and not merely existing. We know life is fleeting, and so we live with urgency and gratitude. Our awareness of mortality sharpens our presence and softens our judgments. We do not waste our time with trivialities, and those who witness this mindset feel the pull of a life truly lived. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." In embracing these qualities, we become more than men seeking admiration. We become masters of ourselves. We do not chase. We attract through the virtue of who we are. For as the Stoics have shown us time and again, true power lies not in conquest, but in self-mastery. And that, above all, is what drives the world and the heart to take notice. By understanding and embodying these power moves, we weave the essence of Stoic virtue into the fabric of our being. These are not mere techniques to win admiration, but expressions of true inner mastery. They shape us into individuals who, in striving for self-control and fortitude, command respect without ever needing to demand it. And in that pursuit, we find that the greatest conquest is not the world, but the self. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on Stoicism, relationship, and personal growth. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And stay tuned for more insights on how to elevate your life and relationship.